Hi guys, bonjour mes amis, hamburger, welcome aboard. Yes. I love this. I love this. Anyways, I'm doing recipes out of this cookbook. It's I think it's 1994. I can't remember. I don't remember. I think so. Don't quote me. But anyways, it's an old one. Used to belong to my mother-in-law. She collected cookbooks and gifted me this one. So what was the page again? 72. So page 72 is cabbage roll casserole. Voila, tout là là. You see? So we're gonna try that. I have all that stuff for it. And we're gonna do that in the air fryer. Holy smokes, right? We're gonna try that out. So if you guys wanna see more recipes out of this cookbook, I'm gonna put a link at the end. It's a playlist of all the recipes out of this. It's beautiful. You can't find this book on Amazon. If you're lucky, one person found it. It's awesome. You could try eBay and stuff like that. But anyways, you guys ready? Let's go. Chin chin. All right, you guys. So here we are at page 72, cabbage roll casserole, and it's by a lovely lady named Esther H. Martin. We have a lot of Martins in Canada. Martin. All right. So it's pretty simple, pretty basic. We're gonna do it in the DeLonghi multi-fry. So here is that right here. I will type the recipe as is, oven recipe, all that stuff down below. And then at the end, you can check the old playlist of all the recipes that I've done so far in that cookbook. So I'm going to spray this pan. I'm using the flat pan. You could use the regular pan. You can even do the paddle thing if you want to. But I'm using this as like a casserole. When I do a casserole, I do it this way. So it says to put the onions, brown the onions in the hamburger. The onions is 1 onion chopped and 1 pound of ground beef, or hamburger as it's posted there. So I'm going to break this up once in a while because it's not stirring up, and I'll let you know how long I do that. Let's turn it on. Well, you know what? It doesn't work without electricity, so let me do that. Well, you're a little close there. Okay. So let's turn the bottom on and the top one at 4. Highest setting on my air fryer. If you want to know what these numbers mean as Fahrenheit temperatures, it's always listed under the video description. Alright, so I'll be back. Alright, you guys, that was about 10 minutes. It's not cooked all the way, but it's browned up pretty good. So it says to add shredded cabbage, which is 3 cups of cabbage. I'm telling you, there's not much to these recipes, but they're so good. And, you know, cost effective. It's not expensive. So that's nice during these times. 3 tablespoons of dry rice, of course. And that cabbage is going to shrink down, so no problem. 2 cups of tomato juice. Yes. All right. So I'm going to mix this up, and I'll get you the directions. Hang on. All right, you guys. So it says the oven directions is 350 for an hour and a half. Mix all together. Okay. All right. So let's turn the bottom off because I want that juice to stay in there, not dry up. Cook the bottom, you know, because we want that rice to cook. And that's probably going to take about an hour and a half, like the oven directions. So let's turn it down to 2.5 because you're in such a compact unit. It's not like an oven, you know, and the burner's right on top. Lower the heat, okay? So an hour and a half is what I'm gonna check it at. See if that rice is cooked to perfection, and we'll go from there. We'll be back. All right, you guys, we are talking an hour and 15 minutes. It looks good, doesn't it? Look at that. I did not turn the bottom on. We still got a little bit of juice there, not much. I'm gonna check the texture of the rice. It's a little al dente, so we're gonna go to the hour and a half mark, and I'm gonna bump it up to 3. It's not much, it's almost there though. So you could probably leave it at 3 to be fine, but I'm gonna turn it up to the 3 right now, and we'll go from there. The bottom's still up. We'll be back. All right, you guys. I'm going to give you guys an update here. Let me turn this off. Stir it up here. All right, it looks so good. But here's what I had to do. I went 2 hours with this, okay? Because I started my temperature low and the bottom was off, I figured it was going to take a little bit longer to cook that rice. Also, I added another cup of tomato juice because you need liquids to cook that rice. So it's fully cooked, but that's what I did. I put 3 cups of water or juice instead of 2. I'm trying to find a grain of rice as I'm having a hard time here. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's hot. Oh yeah, fully cooked. Yes. All right, it tastes good. All right. So if you're listen, some people only have an air fryer. I know some people that drive trucks. My good friend that passed away, Bubba, he was delivering packages with his van, slept in his van and all that stuff. He had an air fryer in his van just because you could do pretty much everything in an air fryer. So that's what I like to do, is just to show that you can transform any recipe into an air fryer recipe. Rice is a little tricky though. You need liquids. So just keep that in mind when you have a rice recipe, something with rice in it like this. Just add more liquids, okay? So I'm gonna plate that, and I think Tom's running late, so I'll taste it. All right, I'll be back. All right, you guys, did you notice there's no salt and pepper in this? Isn't that crazy? I would add some pepper. I like pepper. So salt, maybe not. I think tomato juice is a little salty as is. Growing up in Canada in a little town in New Brunswick, our favorite thing to eat was just boiled macaroni noodles or spaghetti noodles in tomato juice. You need to try it. It is so good. So there you go. We're gonna try it out. Again, I'm gonna type out the recipe as is in the book. And here we go. Still piping hot. Ooh. Got some rice in there. Mmm. That cabbage is cooked beautifully. It's got very slight little crunch to it. Mmm, yeah. And it's not salty. So, you could add salt and pepper to that. I think you'll be alright. That's only like a third of what's in there. Let me show you. Look at that. Could feed a family of 12 with this. So, that's a plus size. That's a plus size. That's a plus side. Sorry. It's been a long day. Pretty cheap to make. Pretty good. You can zhuzh it up any way you want to. It's another winner. Just remember, with rice, you have to put more liquids. It takes a little bit longer. All right? You guys, thanks for shopping. Don't forget to check out the playlist with all these recipes that I make out of this book. If you'd like to see that, give me one of these. I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Bye.